Hey Scorpio, it's Amber here at Persephone's Tower Tarot. Hope that you're very well. This is your love reading for June 2019. We are looking at how your partner feels about you, how you feel about them. I'll also be pulling some cards from the Mirror Love Oracle deck to look at the spiritual aspects of the relationship, and also from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck to see what Spirit's got to say through those cards as well. But yeah, we are looking at the past, present, and future, and expectations, wants, desires, and also motivations and hidden truths or information as well. So it's quite an interesting reading. So I tend to go on for a bit. You probably have noticed already if you've clicked. It will probably be over 20 minutes, if not 40 minutes possibly. So grab a cuppa or a nice cool drink, and yeah, enjoy the reading. So I would like to say thank you to everyone who subscribed, and please do like, share, and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, and also comment below. This is for you if you're a Scorpio Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, or even if you are a Taurus rising and Scorpio rules your 7th house. I believe this probably has some information for you because it is a relationship reading. So yeah. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get started. We've got the Temperance card centrally to how you're feeling at the moment. So you could be feeling quite emotionally balanced. You could also feel like you're in a bit of a situation where you're juggling. However, you're managing it quite well. And you're really starting to almost like come into your own when it comes to juggling the situation. So you've kind of mastered this juggling action that you've had to maybe do. So that could be like managing your own emotions, juggling your own emotions, going with the flow as well, having faith. This card also talks about healing as well, so that you could have gone through some sort of healing with regards to your emotions. So it could possibly be some sort of new start that you have in a relationship, a renewal of some sort. Could be a Sagittarius that you're seeing as well, that you're quite focused on at the moment. This also talks about patience, so maybe you've been waiting for someone. We do have your partner here that sees the current situation as the Three of Wands and the Four of Swords. So these are both kind of cards about waiting or taking a time out or some sort of moment of pause. So that could be how your partner feels like the situation is on pause, Scorpio, and that they could be waiting for you to waiting to hear from you. They may feel like you're not speaking with them. You may be deliberately not communicating with this person at this time, maybe so you can maintain some sort of balance emotionally. And you could also be doing it deliberately. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. You could be doing it deliberately in a way where you have some sort of leverage in the situation. The ball is in your court, I think, at the moment. So you have some sort of more leverage. You're in control of how the emotions are flowing in the relationship. So yeah, and I think there's maybe some sort of promise involved, or you're waiting on a promise, or you've promised this person that you'll get in contact soon, and it's kind of they're waiting, or you've promised you're going to give them an answer soon, and they're waiting to hear back from you. They could have taken you out on dates already, really try to show you what they're made of, show you that they're interested in what they want from you. And they may be feeling at the moment with the Four of Swords that this is quite a maybe slightly stressful situation for them, and maybe it's in their best interest just to wait and hang back as well. So yeah, I think that basically overall the ball's in your court and they're waiting for some sort of answer. There could also be distance between you as well. So you could be in a separation, especially with the Three of Swords here as the overall energy for your month, this month, Scorpio. So this month, although the Three of Swords is generally one of the more negative cards in the deck, I don't want to alarm you. It's just basically saying that this month you'll probably be experiencing separation. It could be separation in communication. You may stop speaking to someone. It can also talk about, it can talk about disappointment. It can talk about disappointment, definitely. But I really do feel it's more talking about separation. And, you know, maybe you are disappointed. Maybe you expected more from this person. Maybe you thought things would have moved along a bit further by now or something like that. There's some sort of expectation that hasn't been met. But I think this is also really talking about separation between you two at the moment, especially with how the cards are centrally. So you're dealing with that this month. So in the past, we have the Queen of Swords. For how you saw your partner in the past or felt about them. So Queen of Swords is someone who isn't that emotional. So you may not be feeling that emotional towards them. You may have been quite cutthroat with them. You may have quizzed them with a lot of questions. You may have kept them at a distance as well, deliberately, again, because you don't trust them or because you're going to make them work for it. Or, you know, you're going to really, you know, see what this person is made of, or see if this person is really kind of going to walk their talk. You're really not kind of taking anything at face value. You really want, you know, if someone says, you know, I've got something coming for you, or I'm going to do this for you, or do this with you, or makes promises, like you're going to want to see some sort of evidence. So in the past, you may have been pretty tough with this person, Scorpio. Yeah. You may have worn a lot of pink in the past, Scorpio. Reds. Did you wear those colours on a date as well? Those colours are standing out to me. And your hair. It's blonde. Did you go dancing with this person? I feel like you kind of made yourself available to this person. So you kind of really played hard to get with this person in the past. You really showed this person, I think, like, you know, I think you are in a position where you kind of know your worth. You know what this person likes about you as well, maybe. Like, you know, you have this sort of power over this person. And but you're at the same time, it's like you're playing hard to get. It's like, yeah, I'm here, but then I'm going to keep you at arm's length. And then, you know, you do something else that you know they like, which is maybe wearing that red dress or that pink dress or whatever. So you could be at work even, and, you know, you always wear that red dress, I don't know, or pink dress, and you know that it does something for them. I don't know, I just kind of get that there's a little bit of that. I thought the ball is in your court. But yeah, okay. So we've got the Knave of Wands and the Six of Wands for the near past for your partner. So this talks about messages and success, recognition. So there may have been some success in the past. So for this person, they may have felt that things were really kind of going somewhere. And, you know, this does talk about communication as well. So this person, I think there was very flirtatious energy in the past. You guys were very flirtatious. It maybe was even sexual, quite sensual, quite hot. It was more so like that. And they may have communicated to you, and you may have given them a yes answer. But it's still baby steps. It was still a small yes. There is still a lot of curiosity here for your partner. They would love to, I think, or in the past they were quite curious about you and wanted to kind of get to know more about you. They maybe found you quite intriguing and fun and maybe even exciting. You know, if there is boredom at work, for instance, that maybe added a bit of spice to the day, or they just find you to be interesting. Now, again, this could be representing that this person's a Sagittarius, really, that you're dealing with. They could be younger than you as well, with them being the Knave and you being represented by the Queen here. And that what might be also giving you a bit of leverage as well, you know, because you just know more, and you maybe have that kind of confidence that comes with maturity, and like maybe the younger ones don't really have that, so you have some sort of leverage. But this person feels like, yeah, like you make them feel like, yeah, like, you know, I got to be with the Scorpio, yeah, they like me. It's like there's something that they're proud to talk about. And yeah, so this person's a little bit immature in that sense where, you know, they may brag to their friends. They may have bragged to their friends as well, possibly as well. Maybe you feel like you're too mature for this person as well. That's why there's such a stark difference with this Temperance card. And that could be quite disappointing for you. Maybe you thought this person would be a bit more mature, you know, that you guys would, you know, be more compatible. Maybe that's also a bit of a disappointment as well. Okay, so we've got the Hermit card, but that was in the past though. So currently it looks like this person's still quite curious to see as to what you're going to say and how things are going to progress. And they are just waiting, and I think they're feeling a little bit bruised about it. So yeah, and I think it's mainly around communication as well, and that could be why they're quiet as well. If they're not speaking to you that much, it's because they're maybe a little bit bruised that you haven't got back to them yet. So we've got the Hermit card here for your motivations, or possibly your needs. So again, with the Hermit card here, we're talking about maturity. You may be looking for a mature relationship. You know, you may want even solitude. You may not really want to be in a relationship right now. That might be why I'm not really getting a very big negative kind of vibe with this. There's no other cards in the reading that really say that anything tumultuous is really even happening, to be honest. It looks pretty calm. Your partner looks a little bit stressed, but then, you know, maybe it's because they're just waiting. And I think you're just wanting something mature, or you may just want to be on your own. You may need to take some time out. You may be going through your own sort of spiritual journey and coming to your own sort of some sort of self-awareness, you know, kind of an expansion of your consciousness, you know, just developing spiritually and like getting to know yourself more and really figuring out what you want and really taking steps in your own journey. So you may be looking for someone who can walk alongside you on this journey, someone who can keep up, basically, who's mature enough to walk alongside you. And that may be a concern. You may also be concerned with the age difference. But you could be definitely needing some time out to think with the Hermit card, and to you may feel at the moment as well that, you know, you don't maybe have the time to sit down and think about it. Life is quite busy, and that you maybe feel like you can't really take any action until you're able to sit down and really think about things. And until you're able to do that, I don't feel like maybe you want to move forward, because you do want to make it a serious decision. You are taking this quite seriously and taking your relationships quite seriously, which actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, everything I read about Scorpios, and even after speaking with Scorpios about relationships and stuff, and I know that you take relationships quite seriously. It's either everything in all the way or it's just fun. So I think it has been fun in the past, and maybe it is developing into something more serious, or there is the opportunity there. So you are wanting to make a wise choice with this person and in your life right now. So as I was saying, your partner's a little bit stressed. So what you may not know about your partner and what's behind all of this for them in their subconscious is the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So this person is feeling quite regretful, disappointed again. This person maybe is a bit of a drama queen. I mean, with the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords and all this emotion, and we've got this lady who looks like she's just like one of those overreactive, like, you know, when you watch those like archetypal like mothers who wail for their sons, you know, something, you know, they've taken to prison or something. They're very dramatic, you know. Look, it's quite a sad picture really, but yeah, I feel like it's still quite dramatic, and especially with the theatrics with the cat, you know, and it looks quite theatrical, Leo energy. So again, there is this youthful kind of person here. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with, but it looks like could be a Leo or Sagittarius at the moment. We do have air here that's coming through quite strongly, so yeah, it could even be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But we have got Sagittarius very strong coming through for your focus, so likelihood is it's probably a Sag. We've got Sagittarius again here with the Judgment card. So yeah, so if a Sagittarius does enter your life, they will probably be the one to look out for this month. They've come through in this reading. So yeah, your partner with the Five of Chalices just feels like there's been a loss, like they haven't gained anything yet. They haven't gained anything in the situation, and you know, what's this all for? And just being a bit of a drama queen. I think they're just overreacting and overthinking things, and sorry, it's not funny, but it just seems like they are just being really dramatic, and yeah, but they are quite stressed out. They are, and they can't quite take any more of it. This person again maybe just quite emotionally immature, not emotionally mature, but it's not got to that stage yet where they're able to do this. They're not able to do the temperance yet. They're not able to kind of balance their emotions and keep their feet on the ground and their head in the clouds kind of thing. This person may not be there yet, and that may be a concern for you here with the Hermit card. You know, maturity, elderly. This is about the elderly, you know. So not saying you're elderly, Scorpio, but yeah. So we've got the Hanged Man here for your intentions, your desires, your expectations, how things will go. So again, we've got more distance here with the Hanged Man. We've got you trying to get a bird's eye perspective on this. So you intend to take that time out to really look at the situation and see how it's going to fit into your life. How is this person really going to fit into your life? How is it really going to work? How is it going to look? Realistically, in the cold, hard light of day, how is it going to look? So you want to just gain a new perspective on it. You could also be trying to kind of open up your mind to new ideas, trying to not be so traditional, maybe doing things that are a bit outside the box, maybe dating someone that's younger or older. Maybe maybe the age difference is really about, you know, the other way around in some way. You know, that's possible. It's a very general reading, so there could be many messages coming through in just one card. So yeah, it could be possible. And yeah, you just want to kind of have that awareness, that emotional intelligence and real understanding of the situation. Again, it's a major arcana. So you're feeling quite mature. It's Pisces energy as well. So we've got Pisces and Virgo here. So I think you are feeling very balanced at the moment. You really are doing this temperance well. Scorpio, I'm impressed. I need to speak to my Scorpio friends and get some of that good vibes off them. You're very balanced at the moment. So we've got the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles for your partner's expectations, desires, or wants. So yeah, they want marriage, it looks like here, with the Hierophant card and the Ten of Pentacles. This is like, I want a long-term relationship with this person. I want to see us to have grandkids. I want this to be long-term. I mean, that's the extreme version. Okay, the more mundane version is they probably want a long-term relationship where, you know, you guys eventually move in together, you know, and yeah, like really have a serious relationship. Again, this person is coming from maybe a slightly immature perspective, not in a bad way, but just literally just someone who maybe doesn't have a lot of relationship experience, maybe, for whatever reason. And again, it's quite a big ask, isn't it? The Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles. This person thinks big. This person is probably a Sagittarius, and they are more fun-loving, and they're more, you know, they can get excited and see and kind of have big visions for their future, right? So they think big, and they do things big, and they yeah, it's like all or nothing with them as well. But they've got 2 10s here and 2 5s here. So they are waiting for change, expecting change, wanting a change, you know, feeling like they maybe are at a point of change, at some sort of pinnacle. Yeah, at some sort of pinnacle. They're at the end. I don't think they can take much more of this waiting. It's stressing them out, whether they are being over dramatic or not. Yeah, and they've got the Ten of Pentacles here with the Lion. So yeah, it could be a Leo that you're dealing with. We've got a Taurus here as well. That's come through. A lot of major arcana. Although there's no other earth energy there, so I would really say that this probably is just talking about them wanting a long-term commitment, a traditional relationship, a monogamous relationship. They want to be committed to only you. They want to make promises, maybe, you know, take vows even. But they want something long-term. But they do want seriousness. They could be wanting to mature, because there's no cups energy apart from the 5 of cups here. It's not like this person is, you know, being overly romantic. This person wants a lot. And Sagittarians are known for being quite ambitious, you know. So it's worth just remembering that. Well, not really worth remembering. It's not really like anything to really be warned about, I guess. I mean, it's just that this person is quite ambitious, and I feel for this person, it's almost like a business decision. But I don't think they're interested in your money or anything like that. I just feel like for them, they are quite grounded, I guess, in their decision making. So this person is making a serious offer, even if it seems like it's not. This person is. They feel like they are. For them, it's serious. So, yeah. So we've got the 7 of Swords for the outcome for your position. Again, another bit of a scary card. 7 of Swords and 3 of Swords, but it's only for 1 month. And, yeah, so basically towards the end of the month, you may be feeling like you may start talking to this person. You may start to open up a little bit to this person, but you'll be telling them you'll be very controlled with the information that you give them. You will omit truths. You won't lay everything bare, but you may start to talk to this person. It could also be that you avoid this person and you decide to just escape and just dodge them altogether. With the 7 of Swords. Why am I laughing? Sorry, it's not funny. I mean, sorry. Yeah, but you may just decide to dodge them altogether, and I'm laughing because I don't know. I'm sorry. I've got a dark sense of humor sometimes. One of those moods, I guess. But yeah, it does look like there is some sort of separation still, an avoidance of an issue. So you could just be dodging questions. You could be dodging this person, still trying to buy some time. You know, giving them, like, breadcrumbing them, basically. Giving them breadcrumbs and not fully letting this person completely in. Now, we've got the Judgment card for them and the World card for them in the future. So again, this person is going for some sort of maturity, we can say. I would say with these final cards here, but they are pretty much at the end of their tether. And for them, it could be that I mean, in a more positive way, it could be that this person's like, okay, I'm ready. I want to start something with you. I'm completely sure of what I want, and it's you. Okay, and or it could be as well. This person says, you know, I've had enough. I can see now that this isn't what I want, or this isn't going to work, or that you're not interested. So I'm going to just call it a day. And I feel for this person, once they say something's done, it's done. With the World card here and the Judgment card, this person may be that sort of person. Again, very dramatic. It's like all or nothing. So they will wait for a bit. They don't like waiting. Yeah, it looks like towards the end of the month they will be wanting an answer with the Judgment card. It always talks about forgiveness as well, but it talks about opening up, laying everything bare. This person may also, again with their ego, this could actually make them just feel more empowered. I don't think they like to feel not empowered. They don't like waiting. They feel powerless when they cannot affect change. And that will be your challenge, I think, this month, is keeping your distance enough so that you can make up your mind, maybe without causing too much heartbreak, I think, maybe for this person. Okay. So let's pull some cards from the Mirror Love Oracle deck. Hope that you're enjoying the reading so far. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, so we've got gifts, spiritual advice, mature man as the challenge, mature woman as to what brings you together. We've got gossip for what you're learning, karma for what they're learning, spiritual growth for how you see them, and children for how they see you. Interesting. And then we've got passion at the base of the deck. So yeah, there's a lot of passion here this month. I think that, you know, if there is an age difference, oh wow, a lot of good cards. If there is an age difference between you guys, it only adds to the excitement. It only adds to the attraction. Someone here is very alluring. It's definitely. I think it's probably you, Scorpio. It's a very passionate relationship. Maybe you're keeping your distance because maybe you are starting to get feelings and you are trying to manage your feelings by creating a distance so you can make a good decision about this person. So we do have gifts for Spirit's advice. So I don't know if that means that you should be giving gifts, accepting gifts, possibly from this person. See this as a gift. It's a gift from the universe. So maybe you've called this person in, you know, maybe you've manifested this person and Spirit is actually giving and saying, this is a gift. It's for you, you know, to enjoy it or not, or to take what you want from it. We've got the same butterflies and spirals on the spiritual growth card. So I think you do see them as a gift. I think it's almost a gift for you to expand. It's like it's a gift for your own growth on your path. I hope that resonates. So yeah, we've got mature man and mature woman. So we have got a soulmate connection here, I think. Or definitely a good pairing. You maybe have just thinks very similarly, be it maybe the same stages at your life, both ready for a mature relationship. Again, someone here is very alluring, probably the female here is very attractive, and he likes very much what he sees. And he's very, he's got maybe a bit of a cheeky side to him. He likes to flirt. He's definitely kind of coming onto you. He's confident. He puts himself out there. And this is the challenge for you. The challenge is this man or your person, basically. That's your challenge. They're coming on quite strong, maybe. They're very confident. And they want an answer. They're intense. They kind of maybe really kind of corner you and try to get you to answer them, get you to give them an answer. So if we've got gossip here, so if it is related to work or things like that, I think you're quite concerned about gossip. Or if there is this age difference, again, you may be concerned about how people think. So you could be learning how to kind of manage that. Also managing how to make your own decisions and not listening to other people more than anything. That's really the message, is just to be able to make your own decisions even in the midst of chaos. Okay. Or a chaotic kind of time, or a lot of emotions, or yeah, so you are kind of trying to find that time, like we've said, to kind of gather your thoughts and make a decision and look at the situation. We've got karma for your partner, so they're going through a karmic time. So they are maturing at the moment, and they may feel like they've met someone very special here, and they could feel quite bound to you as well, like they can't quite let go of you. They've got very strong feelings towards you. So yeah, as we said, mature woman, this is what brings you together, is the maturity, it's the attraction, it's you basically. You're the one that basically brings this together. It's you, as I said. It's like, you know what this person, I think, likes, doesn't like, or what it is about you that they like. I think you play on that a little bit, and which isn't a bad thing at all. Yeah, so then we've got children, for how your partner sees you. They see you maybe as childish. They could see you as fun as well, with children here. They could see you as someone that they could have children with. Yeah, I think they see you as well as someone who likes to have fun, and possibly who they can have children with. You could also make them feel very childlike, like you could be just very fun to be around, and you know. Okay, just pull 3 more cards. And we'll be done. So we've got the fates. So this is fated. It's a fated connection. We've got the observer. Oh, we've got 4 cards. We've got the observer. This is taking time out to think. This is like the hermit card. Taking time out to think. It's also like the hanged man. Like trying to see things from a bird's eye perspective, but also under a very close microscope as well. So you could be looking at the details of a situation, and Spirit is advising you to do so, to continue to do so, and to be wise about your decisions, and to be clever about your decisions as well. You could see a lot in your dreams as well with the Observer card here. You've got the Thinker card. Again, think. Spirit's asking you to think carefully about the decision that you're going to make. We've then got Not For You. Okay, so I think Spirit is asking you to really think about what is and what is not for you in terms of love. and relationships. Really kind of, yeah, figuring out what works, what doesn't, and being realistic. Even got a chessboard here, which talks about being strategic. What works and what is not going to work. What rules apply. You know, like on a chessboard, there's certain pieces that can do certain things and certain pieces that cannot. And that's just how it is, you know. So it could be like, you know, does this person really fit? You're really being asked to think, look at the details, take some time out to think, most definitely. You know, you may be very busy flying around doing things, but this fairy sat down, finally kind of laid her wings down, you know, and taking a break and just daydreaming. Not even thinking hard, but just daydreaming, you know. Just letting the mind wander and seeing what comes up. So we've got Treasure Island. So this does talk about long journeys when it comes to love. Here it all talks about wisdom, and again, a treasure island would require a map to find it. So again, it is about being strategic, looking at how things can practically work. Otherwise, you could just be looking for treasure that doesn't exist to a point. Okay, so you are being asked to be strategic. You are being asked to kind of take this time out. Okay, it is a fated situation. It is very passionate. Spirit is watching over the situation. It is an important time, I think, in your life in the relationship. With all these major arcanas, it is a significant relationship. However, this month, you really need to see what's not for you. If this person is doing something that you do not like and it's not working for you, you're being asked to, I think, speak about it, to say it, to share it with this person. You know, maturity talks about as well hanging on in there as well. With this turtle here, it's just reminding me that, well, one message I'm getting actually is that it reminds me of wisdom, but it's also reminding me that what you're searching for might be right where you are. You know, you are the treasure, and you need to find yourself. You need to find yourself, and that's what this gift is. That's why it's fated. So yeah, it's about knowing your own worth, being wise enough to know that, you know, sorry, it's just sometimes so much, that you are the gift. You are a gift. Things will take time and will be hard work to achieve anything. That's what it takes. You need to know that you'll be all right on your own. You are all right on your own. And that, yeah, it's like love is all around as well. Love is all around. And it's fated. So I feel that You're just being asked to be wise. Maybe really all that it's really saying is that this is just a very kind of a mature relationship, or it can be, it will be. It's a very mature relationship. It's a very significant thing. But there is something here where Spirit is saying, but you need to look at what's going to work. I don't know why Spirit. So we've got time to go and leg up. Let's see those cards. So time to go, we'll talk about leaving a situation. So do you have to leave another situation possibly? Is that what this Three of Swords is about? Maybe you are having to cut someone out to be with someone else, maybe. There is a change in the wind as well. There's big changes ahead. So it is about you making a decision, making this change. Again, we've got this fairy here. It's time to go. Something's not working for you. Something's not working for you, and you need to figure it out, what is not working for you, and be honest with yourself. I feel this person feels like you will be some sort of help to them. You know, you'll be helping them out somehow. Spirit wants you to know that. Again, like I said, you know, Sagittarians are quite ambitious, so they could see that something works for them, you know, for their time in their life right now. So they can be slightly opportunistic. I mean, they are ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is about opportunity. So they can be slightly opportunistic. So that could also be what's going on here. And you have to look at things carefully with this person, okay? But it could be time to go for something. You could have reached the end of something. You could have reached the end of a relationship here. This person may feel like there is still a future, or they're really waiting for you to answer them. The ball's really in your court. And I think Spirit is saying that, you know, some of you may need to just go ahead and just change things. Just cut and go. And there'll be people to support you as well here with the leg up card. You'll be supported. And yeah, this was all destined. It could be such a long reading, really. I'm sure that you guys are done already. But yeah, there's definitely one thing I would just leave you on is that there is this Treasure Island card, and it is fated. So I feel that you are on some sort of journey to finding some sort of treasure, having some sort of awakening, developing in such a way where things will get better. You know, things will get easier. Things will sparkle a little bit more, you know. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. I hope that you enjoyed it. Sorry about the end part. I did get kind of thrown off, I think, because it was maybe a complete different message that was coming through. So maybe that's what Spirit really wants to just say, that there's some people here that really need to look at their situation very carefully and be honest with themselves as to what is not working, because there's better things to come with Treasure Island here. It may take time. It may require you to be wise and have an ending that you choose out of wisdom, you know, but you'll be on a journey to finding your real treasure. Okay, and that even though it may, whatever is happening right now might feel terrible, but Spirit is saying it's a gift. This is a gift. So it's an opportunity for you, maybe to cut, to leave the situation. And there could be someone new coming in for you that is mature as well. Because we've got a lot of people here. We've got Pisces, we've got Taurus, we've got everything. So there could be a lot of people involved in this situation. But it's time to change, okay? So I guess I'll leave you to think on that. This is about you taking time out to think this month. Yeah, even if it means cutting people out, you may have to make some tough choices this month as well. So again, I'm really sorry they got a bit jumbled at the end. Hope that you enjoyed it though. And if you did, please do like, share, and subscribe, leave a comment. And I'll speak to you next time. Take good care. Bye.